Taoiseach, Minister McGrath, ambassadors, President of Cork Chamber, Chief Executive of Cork Chamber, esteemed guests. We in EY, well, we are honoured to be the sponsor once again of this very special evening. As some of you may know, I look forward to any occasion where I can reconnect with my own Cork roots. While I may be a Dub, born and bred, both my mother and my father, well, they hail from the real capital, so this is very much a personal highlight as well as a business highlight for me and EY. Having my fellow EY partner, Ronan Murray, as the Chamber President, well, of course, this is something that we are really proud of. Ronan, well, he's relishing his role and has been doing incredible work over the course of his presidency. And I am told he is nowhere close to being done. So Conor and the Chamber team, a word to the wise, watch out. He's about to crank it up again for the next 6 months, so best of luck with that one. It's hard to believe a year has passed, actually, since we gathered here last November. And yet, so much has happened in that time. We marked the 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement and reflected on the great progress that we have made on our island in the presence of peace, something that none of us here ever take for granted. This year, we also marked the successful conclusion of Ireland's historic chairing of the UN Security Council. And this is also a source of great pride to all of us, the global leadership role that Ireland plays on matters of peace building, conflict prevention, and global accountability. Of course, these past 12 months have also tragically been marked by global uncertainty and at times turmoil. We think of the ongoing war in Ukraine and the conflict in the Middle East, in Syria, and also in Afghanistan. The impact on those who have lost relatives, friends, or loved ones in conflict, or who have been displaced by war. Well, it's nearly impossible in today's world for those of us in Ireland to truly comprehend. Next year, astonishingly, over 2 billion people will vote in elections. That is 2/3 of all of the citizens in democratic countries. There has never, ever been a year like it since records began. Citizens in the US, the UK, India, and across the EU as part of the European Parliament elections, well, they are amongst those who will go to the polls in 2024. As business leaders, we await these elections with keen interest, as we will, in time, our own. Knowing that such elections will have an impact on our society, on our planet, our economy, and on our global trade. So it is times like this, when certainty and predictability are in short supply, a different kind of leadership is required from all of us. One of compassion, adaptability, resilience, foresight, and also, key, being optimism. Leading through such times, well, it requires us to be able to change course quickly and to embrace new ways of doing things. It is at times like this that we as a collective, the business and political community, are often at our best, thinking and acting differently, seeing opportunities and fresh ways of solving even the most difficult issues. It is times like this also that we must stay close to our people and our teams, to be sure-footed and focused, have a clear view on our purpose and also on our strategies as we deliver for all of our stakeholders. Our time as leaders, well, it's finite, but the impact that we leave can make a huge difference to so many today, but also for the future generations. So in this context, I must pay tribute to An Taoiseach, An Tánaiste, to Minister McGrath, his predecessor, Minister Donoghue, as well as Minister Coveney and all of their cabinet colleagues, in respect to their wise and their compassionate stewardship of our country and for the impact our small, proud country has on the global stage. In our country, the Budget 2024 package of 14 billion, well, it's also testament to the resilience of our economy and solid policy decision-making. The creation of the Future Ireland Fund and the Infrastructure, Climate and Nature Fund, Well, it demonstrates vision and also foresight in investing the tax receipts of today to meet our needs for tomorrow. However, we do not take for granted the real importance of Ireland remaining competitive as a location in which to invest and also in which to start and grow businesses. This is true of Ireland in general, of course, but Cork, well, it stands out as a superb example for all, with its long record of attracting foreign direct investment and its position as a hub of Indigenous entrepreneurs, amongst them, well, many winners and alumni of our EY Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. In fact, this Thursday, just as a plug, we are really looking forward to celebrating our 2023 Entrepreneur of the Year programme at our annual Gala Awards. But Cork, of course, it is so well known for its world-class industries and talent. Having this year been ranked #1 small European city for economic potential and 4th overall for business friendliness in the Financial Times. So Cork really is a city on the march like never before. With its thriving business community, world-class universities in UCC and MTU, along with an international airport and 2 bustling, really well-connected ports, well, the future has never, ever looked brighter. Now, none of this comes as a surprise to anybody in this room tonight. For us in EY, well, there are so many great business reasons why we continue to invest and grow our own presence in Cork. EY, on the island of Ireland, well, we now employ over 5,000 people. We have people from over 90 different nationalities, and proudly, we have almost achieved a 50-50 gender split. In Cork, well, we employ over 450 people, 24 partners and growing. Our headcount in the city has tripled over the past 7 years, under the leadership of my colleague John Higgins and all of my fellow partners who are here tonight with a number of our clients. We are so privileged to serve all of our clients and to purposefully work with them to add value to their businesses every day. So to our clients who are here tonight, thank you for giving us the responsibility to do just that. In Ireland, and specifically in Cork, we are all fortunate to have so many brilliant, hard-working people from an increasingly diverse range of backgrounds and, as previously mentioned, clusters of multinational companies and entrepreneurs across a range of critical sectors, as well as a history of stable government, which thankfully recognises the importance of being at the heart of the international community. Sustainable growth Sustainable growth, well, it happens when we continue to invest in infrastructure, which will ensure that Cork, Dublin, and Ireland more generally remains attractive places in which to live, to work, and in which to invest in our collective future. I believe that Ireland has what it takes, regardless of local and international challenges, to thrive. So looking around this room, I have no doubt that quality leadership is in plentiful supply. And that puts us in a really strong position. As we look forward with confidence, I take great heart from the strength of this community, the Cork Chamber, the relationship between the Cork and Dublin Chambers, and the evidence all around us of what that combined strength can truly accomplish. Thank you. Enjoy your evening, everyone. Gura míle maith agaibh.